Yeah, I think there's stigmas about going to community college.
Yeah.
Yes, there are.
College.
Yes, I do.
Yes.
I do.
Yes, there is.
Yes.
Yes, there definitely are, but I think it depends on the environment, and then depending on your environment, the stigmas are different.
Because everybody thinks that going to university is such a prestigious thing, I guess, and among like a lot of families, they believe that if you go to university, you're like really smart, and it's pressure from like students as well as your family, because my family thinks that going to university is a huge thing versus going to community college, and they don't think much of a community college.
I think people who aren't in community colleges think that people who are in community college just didn't try hard, or it's like where the stupid kids go.
I feel like people think it's a worse education than a four-year college.
In many ways, community college continues to be seen as that last opportunity.
I think, after graduating high school, for students who consider are going to 4-year, there's that, definite change. They graduate high school, 4 years is that's the next path in their life. However, for students who are going to community college, that change really isn't there. That mentality of, this is like a different time. This is a time where I should start, putting myself more effort in college, putting more effort into my classes, staying after class, all that stuff really isn't apparent to me for students who go right into community college.
I know that a lot of universities, a lot of professors are there mainly for research, and with community college, teachers are there just mainly to teach, so the education isn't worse. It's the same, or at least like even more, I guess.
But I know firsthand, I did Running Stars. I was actually at the community college, one, and it was a really nice campus, and they had some great instructors.
I think a part of it has to do with faculty and the teachers or professors who teach at community college. I mean, I think Community, the TV show, is a really good example of this. Mm-hmm. It's somehow seen as the faculty of these schools are somehow lesser than the faculty members of other universities. I mean, I've had high school teachers who have their master's or their PhD just the same as any one of my TAs here who are in pursuit of their master's or PhD. So I think it's one of those things where people are just unaware of who's teaching who, and often it's, I think it's changing mentality of who's the instructor.
Just because you go to community college doesn't mean that you didn't try as hard, because there's a lot of A students that go to community colleges for financial reasons first, or because their school has some agreement with a community college and that's a better option than going directly to a 4-year college.
And in many ways, one can argue that community college can be more responsive to the needs and the needs of a first-generation college student.
For Seattle, as far as community college goes, I think we can improve it by maybe making the statistics of people who move on to 4 years more visible. Because I think if people realized the amount of money you save and how much easier it is to get into a 4-year, it makes a lot of sense.
So I think just educating people about all that community colleges have to offer, and that it's not just a second-rate school. People aren't just going there because they couldn't get anywhere else. They're cheaper, but they still have good classes, good teachers, and even some schools like Bellevue Community College started as a community college, and now it's a full-fledged college because it's now has the accreditation for it. So.
And a lot of it is not people knowing statistics, such as people that go to community college are more likely to transfer and be more successful when they transfer and graduate, whereas if you go straight into a 4-year out of college, you're not as likely to graduate.
I mean, there's a lot of advertisement and a lot of push for university, but then community college kind of gets left behind, and not a lot of people are even well aware of what community college is and how it's accessible to them.
Well, I think it'd be helpful for people considering community college to see successful people that went to community college and have an opportunity to talk to them, something along those lines.
Thanks.